Well, here we are, fresh into 2018, our first live stream of the year, and we want to start it out with a bang by telling you there's 9 ways to make money self-publishing this year. And we're going to talk about all 9 of those ways, starting right about
now.
You know it. Welcome to Self-Publishing with Dale and Kelly. And if you're new to this channel and you want to learn how to publish your own books, then make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on to get all of our latest videos and notifications, of course, on our live streams that happen when?
Thursdays at 6 p.m. EST.
Eastern Standard Time in layman's terms. She said EST, and unfortunately, I don't know if everybody knows the, OMG, LOL, all the abbreviations.
WTF.
I know. WTF indeed. So, in any event, today's live stream's brought to you in part by my favorite little tool I like to call Grammarly. Grammarly is one of the world's best grammar checkers and plagiarism detectors on the market today. So if you want to get yourself a free or premium account, make sure that you head over to selfpublishingwithdale.com/Grammarly and get yourself a free account or a premium account. Either one is great. I can swear by both because I've used both pretty thoroughly. So in any event, before we jump into the 9 ways to make money in self-publishing in 2018, I wanted to share with you this next Thursday. You don't want to miss next Thursday's live stream because we're going to be talking about something Kelly loves to talk about. That's the top 5 Kindle publishing niches to avoid. And I know that you know a few off the top of your head. There are some of them.
Yeah, that'll get interesting.
Yeah, it should be very interesting. So we're going to talk about some of the hot buttons that you want to avoid and also some things that are just entirely too dominated that you may want to consider other niches to publish within. So that's next Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to want to join us each and every Thursday for our exciting streams. And the reason why you want to join us live, why do you want to be here live?
So you can talk to us.
Exactly. So we can be able to chit chat. We can see already. I see out of the corner of my eye there. Meko Sai in the house. What is going on, buddy?
Thank you for joining us.
It's good to see you there, man. So in any event, actually, your ears were probably burning. I was literally just saying Emeka's name, not even before we jumped on here, right?
Yeah, nothing but good things, though.
Nothing but good things. And we, of course, we see our good friends there. Monique is in the house. Ava, what is shaking, lady? Let's see here. Who else is in the house? Book launchers. What? Get out of here. Why haven't we talked yet, by the way?
Who is that?
Book Launchers, she has a wonderful, very high quality professional YouTube channel. I really recommend those of you that are interested in self-publishing, go over to Book Launchers. Subscribe to her channel. She has wonderful, high quality content. I'm telling you what, she's got enthusiasm for this business. And I'm going to tell you that I got my work cut out for me. Her enthusiasm, I think, might be edging a little bit above mine. And, I get excited about publishing, but she's got next level enthusiasm. So
sounds good.
Great to see you in here. Let's see.
Sunny Odd Day says not getting any video. Are you having technical difficulties?
I don't know why you're not getting video here, buddy. Let's see here. Let's make sure that we're looking good. Yeah, we've got video on our end. You may want to just maybe refresh your browser there, Sunny Odd Day. I'm sorry you're not getting the video. It is coming on live here. So, my name is Julie. Yes, I'm sorry, Julie. I try to keep up with all of the names. Julie Broad, to be exact. Haha, see? I remembered.
I drink a lot of coffee, too. We got a Keurig, and it's amazing.
It's excellent. So, who else is in the house? I love to give shout outs. Sunny Odd Day, we have been missing you, by the way. I really love seeing you joining us.
Knitting Mommy.
Happy
New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, and Happy New Year to all of our friends on here. I'm really excited about this year, 2018. There's many great things that are going to be happening, and you're going to find out why, because I'm going to tell you 9 ways to make money in self-publishing this year and possibly beyond. So, Kelly, you ready to get this thing popping?
Let's get this party started.
All right, so let's start it out with the easiest one. Let's get it out of the way. Number 1, it is Oh, I got odd numbers. Excuse me. The husband's messing up here. Number 1 is eBooks. This one's a given. Everybody's talking Kindle publishing, Kindle publishing, Kindle publishing, Kindle publishing. Please, folks, remember, there is more life off of the Amazon platform. In fact, I actually make a fair chunk of change, and I know you make a fair chunk of change off of Amazon and eBooks, correct?
It's my play money, and it's fun. I'm glad it's available.
It's become more than play money. I think that's practically bill money, how much you're doing on that. So...
Well, that's why I got sad when pronouns said bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly. So there's so much more out there. So what are some of the other alternatives to the Amazon Kindle publishing platform?
Well, there's pronoun, which is going bye-bye, so I don't know why I said that.
Why'd you bring up pronoun? Yeah.
Draft to digital, you could just publish directly through not Amazon, Apple, Barnes and Noble, Google Play. If they're still letting you have an account, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, they are still, which, by the way, folks, if you're paying attention to this, big shout out to my boy, Scott J. Marshall II, Road Dog. Scott, he didn't get himself a Google Play account until I mentioned it the other day. I said, dude, you got to get on top of that. So Google Play is still accepting accounts right now.
There you go. Go get yourself one.
Go get yourself an account set up with Google Play. I love it. They've actually, that's pretty much all I was using pronoun for was Google Play.
Yeah, it was kind of nice.
Yeah, it was kind of nice. So I'm going to definitely be shifting my stuff from the pronoun platform over to there over the next week or two.
And I'll just say a number. I was doing nothing with it besides just publishing. Mm-hmm. And just from pronoun, I was making $200 to $300 a month with no marketing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I know people like figures. So just some information for you, how good it was to get off of Amazon. Pardon me here, folks. I got to reach across the television here. I feel like this microphone is right up on top of us. There we go. All right. So, any rate, you've got the next one, and it's number 2. Paperbacks.
You know it. Paperbacks.
This is my bread and butter.
It's my jam, baby.
People love things, myself included.
Things?
Like things you can touch that, people like materialistic things.
Yeah.
So paperbacks are never going to go away. Never say never, but they're never going to go away.
Not in the near future, no.
I don't think all niches do the best in paperback, in my opinion. Romance and, well, not necessarily romance, but erotica. And people probably buy them for gag gifts because people want to, read that stuff in secret. But you can publish a wide variety of stuff on paperback, not just stories you write. Hint, hint.
Yeah, absolutely. There's paperback is gigantic. In fact, we're going to cover just another form of that print media here pretty soon. I think you can see where we're going here. But paperback was huge. It treated the Roberts household really well last month alone. Just in quarter 4 alone, I would say those 3 months, our combined income probably far surpassed anything that we made last year or the year before. And that's the year altogether.
I'm trying to think of October. Should I say any numbers or should I keep them to myself?
That's completely up to you. So it's what you feel comfortable with.
December, I hit 17,000 on CreateSpace.
Yeah.
So that's the power of paperbacks.
Yeah, it's huge, folks. Don't overlook. And if it seems overwhelming to you at first, it can be. But if you get a certain systems in place, that the same thing that you do for, say, your eBooks or your Kindle eBooks, if you just do it through paperback, I'm telling you, it's just as easy, and you really can profit big time. There's bigger profits that you can have per unit sold as opposed to, say, your eBooks. And that's just my personal opinion, okay? This is all just, speculation, or excuse me, it's rather speculation. It's an objective view of how I see things. So I guess it's subjective. I'm going on and on. Number 3. You know it. My favorite, audiobook. Audiobook, yes, it's huge. It is expanding massively. In fact, I shared some numbers in previous broadcasts, but I think it bears worth in repeating again. The Association of American Publishers announced that over the last year, okay, from the 1st of 2017 back to the 1st of 2016, there was a 32% increase in sales, and prior to that, it was 25%. There has been a huge uptick in sales when it comes to downloadable audiobooks. Do not take this for granted. Audiobooks are huge. Now, I've got my reservations on ACX. I'm going to openly admit it right now because with the 50-50 royalty split, you're parting ways with 50% of your royalties. If I were to recommend anything, either pay finished price per hour or learn how to do it yourself. My boy William May, and also a former interview guest on this particular show, he does his own books. And I'm sure he's pretty darn happy that he does his own books because guess what? He gets all of his royalties. And 40% ain't much, but it does add up quite a bit after a while. There are other platforms as well. Sunny Auday, I'm going to have to give you credit for this one, I believe. Authors Republic is one. And Find a Way Voices with Drafted Digital is another way. And to waive their $50 setup fee, just go and publish your book through Drafted Digital, and you can immediately go over into the audiobook platform of Find a Way Voices. More information on that is available in the interview that I did with Kevin Tomlinson, the Director of Marketing at Drafted Digital. He'll be able to give you a little bit more 411 on that. So, all right. So next up, number 4.
Hardback books.
Hardback.
Now this is not on CreateSpace. CreateSpace does not offer hardback books, so I'm shaking the table. I apologize. The 3 ones that I know of, and I only have experience with one, kind of 2, but really only one, Ingram Sparks, Nook Press.
You just had to pluralize it. Emeka, that was for you. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Nook Press and Blurb. The only one I really have experience with is Nook Press.
Yeah.
I have maybe 3 or 4. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things with hardback, I noticed the royalty is not so high.
Right.
And so that's
the base cost was considerably higher, I imagine.
Right. So my price is just more expensive than CreateSpace. So I don't know if that turns people off, if my keywords were bad. But long story short, I really didn't have any sales, so I had no motivation. I got to see my money. If I don't see my money soon, I get frustrated. So I haven't tried it long enough to know if it's a good platform or not. And I never tried Ingram. I know about it, but I never tried it because you have to buy your ISBN, and I'm cheap.
Right, yeah. And I know our boy Emeka actually had some great success over Q4 over on the Ingram Spark platform, or as he likes to say, Ingram Sparks.
That's why I said it.
Ingram Sparks, my boy. But in any event, he actually shared some of this over on his Instagram page and some of the screenshots of some of his success on the Ingram Spark platform. So I would really highly recommend, if you get a moment, peek over on Emeka Osai's channel. He'll probably be able to give you a little bit more 411 on Ingram Spark. I'm looking at breaking ground on Ingram Spark this year. And of course, I'll keep you in tune as to how that goes, because I definitely would love to get my books in hardback. Here we go. Number 5, email marketing.
What?
Yeah, we've talked about email list building. Some of these people are going to, oh man, I've watched your channel long enough. I know some of these things. Sometimes it seems redundant and repetitive for me to tell you over and over and over again, but I can't express to you enough that there is money still in email marketing, okay? I had a conversation with my good friend Paul Rega. He was also a former guest here. He's completely against email marketing. Hey, look, if it doesn't set well with you, if you feel like you're a used car salesman and using this avenue, then you're probably doing it wrong. If you feel like email marketing's dead, you are dead wrong, because there's money to be made in utilizing an email list, and be it using it for affiliate marketing or even just, promoting your books. Email marketing's huge, and there's so many ways that you can make it, break it, shake it, however you want to do it. Heck, we can even look at some of you nonfiction writers out there that you can build a good sales funnel through email marketing. Everything from as simple as this. You can start it out with your lead magnet, okay? Somebody goes in, they have this free offer, they come on in, they get it. As soon as they get that offer, you have what's called a tripwire. As soon as they get their lead magnet, they've downloaded it, immediately a video pops up and you give them a one-time offer of, say, a $7 product of some sort. And after that, what you do is you graduate them upwards towards another product, something that's going to be a little bit higher ticket item, something that's closer to, say, $50, $100, $200. get them over into a webinar, and then you're going to plug them into a higher ticket item of some sort, be it 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 or more. Email marketing is not dead. It is alive and well, and I really highly recommend that if you want to pour some time, attention, and energy into it, go take a look at my good boy, the deadbeat affiliate, Dan Brock. The two of us are huge fans of him, and also I'd say we're friends with Dan, right?
I'm acquaintance, borderline friend.
Yeah, we got a chance to kind of spend some time with Dan.
You've done his course, I haven't, so I can't really say much about it.
So he's got a great email marketing course. I really highly recommend that you look into it. It's actually closer to being just affiliate marketing, obviously, but it does lean a little bit onto the email marketing side of things. Any event, let's see here. Next item, number 6.
Translations.
Translations? What are you talking about? I mean, how am I going to get paid for translations?
You know, believe it or not, there's other languages besides English. And the market for foreign languages right now is huge, and in my opinion, kind of untapped. There's 2 ways you can go about the translations. The one is just paying outright for a translator, or the other one is a website called BabelCube. If you pay outright for a translator, or I guess you could pay a Spanish writer to write a Spanish book for you if you want. That's a possibility. So there's 3. But anywho, if you pay outright for the translator, you usually own that. And I've paid as little as a penny per word.
Yeah, it was a penny per word on the
cheap. I have an acquaintance in my mastermind who pays upwards of 3 to 4 cents per word.
Yeah.
But, you know, then you don't have to split the, profits. Whereas BabelCube, I don't know really what to say about them. You don't make as much.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about them.
Yeah, I don't want to trash talk BabelCube. I think that they have room for improvement. Hey, they give me a small little, chunk of change every month. I've seen it grow every month. If you want to see a full review of BabelCube, just go back into my old videos and you'll be able to learn a little bit more. But translations are huge. I know that when you did the 1 penny per word one, that was an erotica romance one, correct?
I definitely made my money back, and I still make money in the paperback, maybe? No, not the paperback, just the ebook.
Yeah, within the first
month
week to a month, I think it was, you had made it back already because it became like over in Spain because it was in Spanish.
That I got 2 eroticas translated. I forget which one was the best seller.
Yeah. And there was one that just crushed it. It was over in Spain. It was like number 6 or something like that. It was I just remember I was just like, oh, what?
And I must say, Ava, because this is relevant, if you add BabelCube to your 2018 goals, don't expect to get paid for at least 6 months. And I'm not trying to joke.
It is that long, yeah.
It takes them a while because it's like, combining their workload with the delay of payment, because they publish through Draft to Digital to get all this stuff up.
Most of it.
Combined with their lag time as well, it's a good 4 to 6 months. So you are going to put in a little bit more work on the front end. But right now, I'm not accepting any more translations, and I don't market it. I just sit on it, and it brings in a good $80 to $120 a month. But I've been doing it for a year and a half. So just to give you some insight.
I don't pour too much time and attention and energy into the BabelCube, and that's one of the reasons why I froze a lot of the projects. I think going forward, it's kind of like ACX. I would almost rather pony up the money and hire the translator now so I own 100% of the rights and worry about the distribution, because I know that if I had it in my hands, I'd probably be seeing quicker results. I'd be able to test things a lot faster than, say, through BabelCube. You publish it. They don't publish to all their platforms as fast as I'd like. And I know me, I can be able to fire that off just like that.
Well, my buddy in the mastermind that I mentioned, he does really well in translating romance to French and German. I forget what type of romance. It might be erotica, but that's what his main focus is.
Okay. All right. Number 7 is a website. What? Yeah, a website. Believe it or not, you can monetize. You can make money through your website. Here's the deal. I would really, really recommend when you're building an email list of some sort, this is where you're going to send them to. This is where you're going to give unique offers that you can't give anywhere else. It can be a nonfiction writer or even a fiction writer. Here's what you're going to do. And I've got 1 finger pointed forward and 3 going back here because I've dropped the ball huge on my fitness brand, but I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you anyways. Create a book that they can't get anywhere else. This is a little thing I learned from Nick Stevenson some time ago, is sell some of your books on your website alone. It's only available there. It really makes it exclusive. And here's the beauty of it. Fulfillment can be rather simple. You can, either automate it, get yourself like a Shopify store of some sort, or you can even just do it yourself and just fulfill it, say, through CreateSpace. You just pull off the distribution and you fulfill it from your own account. So there's many ways that you can be able to monetize your website, but websites are huge. And let's not forget the fact that you have AdSense. You can be able to get Google ads put onto your website. That's up to you. I know for me, I don't like junking up my website with a lot of ads. So I typically just have an Amazon native shopping ad put onto mine, and I get a little bit of chump change on that one. But websites, there's so many ways that you can be able to monetize this, and the possibilities are endless. Anything you can add to the website one?
Nope, I don't have one.
Oh, so. All right. Good to see you there. My brother's popping in the house. Bionic Vapor. Number 8. Oh, no, yeah, go ahead. I'm going to get number 8. Kelly's going to close out the show. I went backwards on my numbers here. So video, you guys are watching it right now. Guess what? Here's the thing. When I say thank you for tuning in to my channel, I really sincerely mean this, because here's the deal. These videos are monetized. There was one point where I wasn't monetizing it, and Emeka was like, dude, you're insane. Come on. He's like, it really is not that much for somebody to sit down and watch 10 seconds of a commercial and you get a little bit of extra. So that's great. I went ahead and I started monetizing my YouTube videos, and I get a little bit extra scratch every month from this. This is beautiful. So when I say thank you in a sincere way. My boy Riley Morrison, he was one of my recent interviews, the newbie case study that I did, and we're going to be revisiting him here in another couple of months. At any rate, Riley has started a YouTube channel. Once he breaks 10,000 views here on YouTube, he can monetize it. That means that he can monetize each one of the videos, and ads put on it of some sort, and he's able to make a little bit of money on that. There's also other ways that you can be able to attach, say, your affiliate marketing. You guys have seen me plug my shirts before, by the way, which is available on Amazon.com. You just look up Self-Publishing with Dale L. Roberts brand. You'll be able to see all the shirts that I have. I literally have hundreds. In any event, you have affiliate marketing that you can be able to put into your YouTube channels. And let's tell people about one way of video publishing that makes us money. What is one way?
It's a place called AVD.
What does AVD stand for?
Amazon Video Direct.
Amazon Video Direct. We've teased at this ever so slightly. And here's what I'm going to tell you. This year, we're going to break ground and we're going to tell you a little bit more about Amazon Video Direct. I want to make sure that I have enough experience on this platform before I can start dispensing advice and telling you exactly what I've done that's made me successful. Right now, I'm telling you, woo! I made $8, baby. Yeah, I'm going to treat you to a salad.
That's almost good for 2 pints of ice cream.
Hey, yeah, there we go. 2 pints of ice cream. So Amazon Video Direct is essentially like Amazon's answer to YouTube. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but Google and Amazon are in a little bit of a spit fight right now. And Google is trying to separate their products away from Amazon, and it's just becoming a little bit more nasty. And I think eventually Amazon Video Direct is going to really elevate. And this is speculation on my part. Those of you that adopt early on Amazon Video Direct are going to win big in the long term. We are starting to test out different type of videos. So for instance, I have one up. It's vegan recipes in 30 minutes. And it's just a simple, I would say even possibly cheesy video of me doing a vegan chocolate caramel pie. And it's about 20 minutes long. The nice thing is for every hour it's streamed, I'm paid 15 cents per hour on the .com area. And it breaks down in various other regions. it's very limited as far as the reach goes, but consider doing video on Amazon Video Direct. And there's other videos that you can be able to go into. You can monetize that too and using courses. And that is a great time for me to segue and put us on pause for just a second before we tell you number 9. Before we do tell you number 9, and I know Kelly's chomping at the bit. She's ready to share this one because this is one of her favorite ways. But what is one of your preferred ways of making money in publishing? And what's one of your preferred ways to make money? Hey, I know that there's a lot of crazy things these days, but I'd love to hear from you. And that's not only just, I'm asking those in live chat, those of you watching replay, what is your preferred way of making money? So go ahead and drop that in the comments. I definitely would love to hear from you. And speaking of courses, I am literally wrapping up. Last 8 videos. I'm in post-production tonight. As soon as we get off here, I'm going to be working on the last 8 videos for the core content of DIY publishing. That's right. I'm finally going to do the beta launch. However, it's only going to be available to a select few of you. If you go over to publishwithdale.com into your email and your name, and I will give you information this coming week about the full beta launch. Those of you that get in now are going to get 90% off the full retail price that I'll be launching it come March. So you want to get on the beta launch. You want to do it as soon as possible. Get over to publishwithdale.com and get more information. I'll give you information there, not here, there. So in any event, all right, don't forget this next Thursday, we will be discussing the top 5 Kindle publishing niches to avoid in 2018. I know Kelly's chomping at the bit. She can't wait to jump in on that. So speaking of chomping at the bit, what were some of the suggestions? Did anybody else mention anything that they like to do for making money?
No, not yet. People are just chatting and making comments as we talk.
Excellent. Yes, and please talk amongst yourselves. I know that there's a lot of people that hear chat today that are tremendous people. I know that Alvaro, he's actually in the house, and Alvaro actually is a publishing veteran. He's been around the block a little bit.
Since 2011.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while. So, chat amongst yourselves. This is one of the things that I really love to see is creating a sense of community that all of us can work together and get it to where we can learn from each other and elevate our own self-publishing businesses. Because I'm very fortunate for the viewers. Those of you actually have taught me to a certain extent. And I'm not mentioning the trolls, by the way. You've taught me to just be patient. In any event, never mind the trolls. Let's talk about number 9 and wrap up this stream. What is number 9?
Merch.
Merch. What merch? Like, as in like the Marines? Merchant Marines?
I don't know anything about that, but this has nothing to do with writing except for the description and keywords that you have to find. However, you can, if you are creative and you like to, make pretty things, this is probably for you. Yeah. Merchandise. I publish t-shirts and mainly t-shirts, sometimes some stickers on websites like Amazon, Redbubble. Those are the main 2. There's so many websites called print on demand that you can sign up for. Yeah. Amazon's probably the big one because of their traffic.
Yes. You
do have to apply for it now. I've been doing it since the beginning, so I don't know how the application process works because I just got in. But yeah, if you like to design stuff, there's always, and not like to write like me, there's always merchandise.
Yeah, you got merchandise, and see, here's the thing is, it's not just us saying, go out and do merchandise. Figure out a way that you can integrate merch into your brand. I mean, it's just something as simple as you're shooting videos. Hey, here's one of my things, I am an awesome writer. I mean, there you go. Let's say you've got a romance brand. You can always put down, I'm a romance girl. I don't know. There's so many ways that you can make it that, it's just your only limitation's going to be your imagination. So there is merch by Amazon. You got Zazzle. There's Spreadshirt.
Oh, I forgot about Zazzle. I mean, once again, you just have to be patient about, some of these places have really low royalties. So it just depends on your patience
Right.
level.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a little bit of a learning curve as there is. And if I were to recommend, there's 9 things that we've given you today. And if you were to just adopt one thing this year, in addition to what you're already doing, I think that you're going to definitely have a great year. These are all 9 of these things we have really employed within this household. I'd say probably half of them you do the heavy lifting. In fact, actually 1 or 2 of them do the heavy lifting for this household. But, if you can start to think about how can you monetize your self-publishing business so you're not just putting all of your eggs in one basket. Don't be that person who focuses all your time and attention at Kindle publishing, because I got news for you. Amazon has pulled the carpet out from under people. They have done it time and again. In fact, actually, Tim Knox sent me a video not too long ago. What's up, Tim? He sent me a video for a gentleman, it sounded like he was British, who pretty much just one day had the carpet pulled out from underneath him. He wasn't given a rhyme or reason. They were just saying, you're manipulating system. He's like, I wasn't manipulating anything. And essentially, they didn't give him a rhyme or reason. They just said no. And, don't pursue it any further. He lost out on royalties. And it's a sad, sad story. So here's the thing, is don't put all your time and attention on one thing. Because what will happen if they pull that out from underneath you? You're going to be screwed over.
But it's a fine balance. You don't want to do all 9 things if you're a newbie.
Exactly.
So, because you'll overwhelm yourself. I think why I've been so successful the past few months is because I really I dumb it down. I really do.
You master one thing. That's going to be the take-home lesson, is master that one thing, and you can start to spread out. See, you're fortunate that you do have other streams of revenue that you were able to focus on. Actually, you focused on 2 areas.
Two websites, mainly CreateSpace and merch.
Yeah.
But we have been doing this since 2015, so I have a little bit of stuff established. But...
We have a little bit of wiggle room. So, in any event, what did you think about those 9 items? Do you agree with us or do you disagree with us? We definitely appreciate those of you that have joined us on the live chat, and those of you that are watching this on the replay. Everybody involved. Thumbs up, baby. Where's that thumb at? Let me see your thumb. Where's your thumb at? Come on, put them thumbs up.
I'm reading the comments.
If you liked this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And, of course, share it with somebody else into self-publishing, too. In the meantime, and in between time, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale and...
Kelly.
We'll see you next Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.